So what is important for us is to make sure that we guard against this, because people are accountable. I mean, I get people phoning me, even this week in Kwandukuza, when DA decided, realizing that all the parties wanted to take the ANC out of government in Kwandukuza. DA decided on the eve, after wasting 7 weeks of our time. We brought this to their attention more than 7 weeks ago. They attended 3 meetings with us, and to show that they're not serious about this project. In all 3 meetings, they were bringing 3 different people. But us, we always had same people coming to the meeting. And on 2 days before council meeting, they decided they're pulling out, like they did in November last year. Remember, they pulled out of coalition negotiations on the eve of our first council meeting. They did exactly the same thing. And they used an excuse that now we, as Section SA, our purpose, our agenda is to bring the EFF into government through the back door. So they rather have ANC governing. So what excuse they can use, that obviously they know gullible people out there will believe them. They know Action SA, they are friends of EFF. They want to bring EFF into government. I mean, what kind of madness can that be? I mean, that's an excuse that they are using. And they are saying to South African public that you want state capture, Action SA want state capture. My goodness. I'm sure you know, everyone knows, including the leadership of the DA, that when people have voted you into government, you've got to obviously change policies, because you can't take over government from the ANC and continue with ANC policies and continue with senior ANC managers. The constitution, the structural, all the municipal laws. That is why senior managers are appointed through council. So you raise these matters with the DA. DA says, no, it's a cadre deployment. Actually, SA wants to bring cadre deployment. Because as part of the coalition arrangement was that we must have a team out of our coalition, so that we agree on senior appointments to be put to council, to be voted into this office, and we take out the ANC cadres. So DA came out in public that Action SA wants cadre deployment and the one state capture. But fortunately enough, they failed to understand that we've got a right of reply and open South Africa size. So we are not only just facing a challenge of the ANC, we're facing the challenge of the DA, because the DA wants ANC, an ANC of Cyril Ramaphosa, because they have this illusion that there are 2 ANCs. There's an ANC of Cyril Ramaphosa, which is fine, they can trade in US dollars. They're happy with him. He's a businessman, he's an astute businessman. They're happy to work with him. And there's another ANC that says no, they don't want to work with him. They don't realize that there are more than 7 ANCs today. They still live in there's 2 ANCs. There's more than 7 ANCs. Talk to any senior ANC person. There's more than 7 ANCs. So we're not only facing the challenge of the ANC to unseat, but we're committed to this project. And we are happy as Action SA, we declare openly. When it comes to coalition, we're happy to work with everyone else except the ANC. There's no way Action SA, for as long as I'm the leader of this party, you can decide afterwards. Once I've moved on, you can change the constitution or policies. As long as I'm the leader of this party, Action SA will never go into a coalition with the ANC. And the reason why I will not go into a coalition with the ANC, I can't go into a coalition with a criminal organization. No ways. This for me is not negotiable. Because you can imagine you go into a government with ANC, a coalition arrangement with ANC. How are you going to deal with the corruption that you uncover of ANC people? Because obviously, once you want to pursue criminal charges against them, then they will withdraw from your government. So, and one of the biggest dangers for me is not even for them pulling out of coalition arrangement. If you want criminals to kill you, like you see how they kill one another, be closer to them. I mean, just since November last year, how many ANC councillors have been murdered? How many? Just do your research you can see. In fact, one of the things that I always, when I engage DA voters, to say, but you guys are cruel as voters sometimes. You are really voting for poor people to be killed, to be murdered. So you're actually complicit because I mean you're voting this guy, putting his life in danger. But I think let us be positive, work towards 2024, so that we can deal with all these issues, that we can build a non-racial South Africa that I dreamt and I voted for in 1994. I voted for a country where my grandchildren, my children and my grandchildren can be South Africans before they can be anything else. That is possible, so that we can give them safety, we can give them good quality education, we can give them proud, so that they are patriots. They must love this country. There's absolutely nothing wrong in loving. In fact, it's the right thing to do, because we've allowed ourselves before the 1st of December 2016, before I stood my ground, when I said I'm a patriot, and no one, you can call me names, you can insult me, but one thing for sure is that I'm a South African. I want to protect the sovereignty of South Africa, and I want to build that country. The country that we and I are not going to be the beneficiaries. The beneficiaries are going to be our grandchildren. Let us ensure that we can work together to fix this country and build that country that we thought we wanted in 1994. Unfortunately, we were betrayed, but we must never give up. It is still possible to build it, and build it in the around the corner, and we're going to work towards that. Thank you very much for listening.
No, I said that Herman Mashaba. Yeah, please keep tapping. Let's raise the hand. There we go. Okay, now you may. No, let's continue tapping. No, please have a seat. Thank you for indulging me.